4 a.m. First Fruits, chapter by chapter Bible study series on Psalms chapter 17. I am now currently reading out of 3 different translations because they're all different. We're going to get to that in a second. We are going to experience a little bit of anxiety in David's prayer for protection. Lord, hear a just cause. Pay attention to my cry. Listen to my prayer from lips free of deceit. Let my vindication come from you, for you see what is right. Earlier in Psalms, you hear a lot of protect me, Lord, help me, Lord, in this current life that he is in on earth. And I love how the deeper we go in Psalms, the more he starts to talk about eternity, resurrection. You have tested my heart. You have examined me at night. You have tried me and found nothing evil. I have determined that my mouth will not sin. Concerning what people do, by the words from your lips, I have avoided the ways of my steps are on your paths. My feet have not slipped. David is asking God to examine him. Lord, when people are doing stuff that is bad at night, I am not. Most debauchery happens in the evening. I call on you, God, because you will answer me. Listen closely to me. Hear what I say. What a comfort to be in fear of your life, but also know that God is going to listen. Display the wonders of your faithful love, Savior of all who seek refuge. From those who rebel against your right hand, protect me as the pupil of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings from the wicked who treat me, my deadly enemies who surround me. You can feel the anxiety as David is describing his enemies. And in 13, he cries out to God for action. Rise up, Lord, confront him, bring him down with your sword, and save me from the wicked. With your hand, Lord, save me from men of the world, whose portion is in this life. You fill their bellies with what you have in store. Their sons are satisfied, and they leave their surplus to their children, an inheritance. When I first read this verse in 14, I read it in NLT, but it was completely different meaning. NLT says, for the treasured ones, may their children have plenty, leaving an inheritance for their descendants. It is almost talking like a blessing, whereas this one in CSB and KJV sounds more like a judgment. Now, why? Why is this so different? Hebrew poetry apparently leaves out connecting words that we require in English. So sometimes that leaves things a little vague and we have to fill it in based on context. Don't love that. And I truly think that it is CSB and KJV that is right in this, at least my opinion. It is a judgment. He's contrasting the men of the world and their inheritance and blessing versus what we get, the portion from God. And there is a theme gradually in Psalms. 7 was about righteous judgment. 13 was about wading through distress. 14, the fool who lives as if God isn't existing. Now, the wicked may flourish materially. That is not the ultimate blessing. David's hope is not in long life, many children, or this fat inheritance. His hope is in verse 15. But I will see your face in righteousness. He wants to see God's face. When I awake, I will be satisfied with your presence. Describing death. When I awake, that is resurrection language. In the Old Testament, seeing God's face was covenantal language. And another reason why I think that 14 was a judgment is the ESV version of 15. It starts off as for me. Evil people have this, but as for me, I shall behold your face in righteousness. When I awake, I shall be satisfied with your likeness. Not only will we see God, but we will become like him, made new. I love the progress that David has in these Psalms. Although it's not perfectly in order, you see a sense of him requesting deliverance for this life on earth, and then it starts to shift even more into the resurrected life. It's almost as if he is saying, if you don't deliver me in this life, Lord, I know you will deliver me in eternity. Thank you for watching this 4 a.m. I'll see you in the next 4 a.m. when we cover Psalms chapter 18.